On this episode of Reva's Radical Rides, we tear into the old farm truck to trade some parts off so Abby can have some more parts for her truck. So follow along. Alright, so the first part we're taking out was obviously the windshield, which went very, very well. The seal is new, that helped. Abby seems excited. Why? Because there's tinting on the window.
There is.
And the windshield's actually brand new. So the one in her truck is not cracked, but it's scratched up pretty good, so a new one won't hurt. So our first or second job now is to take the dash out, and we're going to take the actual whole dash out, and let's see what we need. So far I've taken all the bezel, the trim piece that goes all the way around. We both took that out with some screwdrivers, some Phillips headed screws everywhere, and now some 7mm screws everywhere, as you can see. There's this star or a Phillips there. So many things. Alright, we went all highway robbery in here. Stole a bunch of parts for Sandy, the guy I got the transmission from.
I don't know where he wants that.
Where's this one going?
I don't know, I gotta fix it first.
Okay.
Got some old ass fucking tools going on in here. It's an archaeological find of tools that we didn't think existed a million years ago.
Where did that come? Where did that come from?
Where did what come from?
That.
I don't know. It was on the bench.
Really?
Yeah. We gotta work. Abby's cleaning up for me. I'm doing things for her truck, so she's cleaning up for me.
I helped with the truck.
Because I obviously can't do it myself.
Took the grill off.
Yeah, you did. And it's no good.
My job is good.
Yeah. We're gonna put the windshield back in. Is the light bothering you?
There's no light on.
Oh no.
No.
Fucking light.
So no. Oh, there it is.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Now I'm blind.
Yep. All right. Well, we got the tires aired up. We got the glass back in. We got the dash kind of put back into where it kind of goes. But we got the loader fired up. We're gonna go park this thing out back. And I gotta bring my van in to do one more thing. Hey, look, my in case zombies happen spare hidden bullet. I'll add it to the two other ones that are right there. Fuck's sakes. Alright, van's going in for an alignment tomorrow morning. And I just finished doing that shit, but it's still clunking, so I got this used one from one in the back that's in good shape. We're gonna throw that in there. Make sure she's not clunking. Because we're taking it where?
Georgetown.
Why are we going there?
See my father.
You're a faja.
My father.
Alright. Well, we're gonna go see her faja. And we're gonna deliver some parts to Sandy. Some parts to Sandy for his truck. And hopefully some of my parts will sell before the weekend and make a couple bucks, but babe, what can I do for a contest? Like, what can I make them do to win something? Under pressure, I know. I'm terrible at it.
We should have gone over this.
We should have gone over
so
this.
I had ideas, maybe.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go in the house.
Obviously,
and we're gonna come up with a contest. Okay. And I guess you're gonna find out in 2 minutes what the contest is. But for now, this is what I'm gonna give away. I'm gonna give away a YouTube gasoline sticker, and I'm gonna give away the spark plug that was in the #1 cylinder that destroyed the old engine. So I don't know. It's useless, of course, but it's a cool piece. You know, maybe like, hey, this guy that's a fucking useless guy, and he can't fucking save engines from blowing up. This was his fucking spark plug. All right, I fucked that up. As some of you may remember, I made a funny video about fidget spinners, how they're gay. Well. Luke shows up in here the other day, and I didn't even know, like I wasn't around, and he just puts a fucking fidget spinner on the table here, and Abby moved it, so I didn't have to.
No, but the funny part is he left it and.
Well, no, I'm not done.
I'm not done.
I'm just showing it.
Oh.
I'm just showing it.
Okay, you did it funny.
Okay, so the funny thing is let's get me back in here. The funny thing is he showed up. Hey, you're kind of in there, babe. Just wave. Yeah. So he just left it on the table and didn't say fucking boo. Didn't say shit, didn't say it was him, didn't say anything, just left it there. And I fucking hate fidget spinners. Oh, I think it's the stupidest thing ever. Somebody made a lot of fucking money on people's stupidity. I don't know. Like, I mean, like, what happened to the good old days of fondling your balls when you were bored? Jesus Christ. So, the second prize of the contest, whatever the contest is going to be the fidget spinner, and I'm going to sign it, fuck this shit. And it's going to be fun. Hey guys. So, Abby is going to take her first snowmobile riding lesson today. We're going to go in the back, since her sled works good. I'm going to do some riding lessons, and what I want you guys to do, I think I figured out our contest.
Okay.
Whoever comes up with the best advice for a beginner snowmobiler on an Indy 500 will...
Without making fun of me.
Without making fun of her? Oh my god. Or how about a prize for the person who has the actual best advice and a prize for the person who makes the most fun of you?
Okay. Okay.
In a nice way.
I will like one of you more than the other, though.
In a nice way. So that's what we'll do. All right.
Oh, here's...
So lesson 1. How to start your Polaris 500. You're going to put gas on it and light a match.
Is there gas in here?
Yeah, there should be gas in there.
Okay.
Make sure there's no water or ice that goes inside.
Is that?
Oh, there's some. There's lots. What's the next thing we check?
Check?
Yeah.
For keys?
No. You check gas, you check oil.
Oh.
Yeah. Where's your oil container? Reed caps.
I just open it to check it?
Yeah, that's it. Just open it up. Make sure there's some in there.
How do you know?
Oh, there's lots. With everything checking out under the hood, we're gonna get rid of the snow here so it doesn't get sucked into the air box. Fuck off, snow. It's enough out of your shit. Alright. Put the hood down. Put our latches on. Put your latch on! Put your latch on.
Here we go. Is it on?
No.
I hate that you're filming. Making me awkward. How does it go in?
It goes in
I
square.
give up already.
Look, square.
Oh.
Jesus. Pressure. All right. Now I haven't even told Abby how to do any of this yet. So how do you start the sled? So this is like basically for entertainment purposes.
He's on.
Key on.
Choke.
Choke. More.
More?
More.
Oh, all the way up?
Yeah.
Okay, this has to be up.
Yes. Why are you turning the wheel?
I was just gonna get out of the way.
No. You don't need it out of the way.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You need a pulling stance. This is not a pulling
What the fuck
stance.
is a pulling stance?
Okay.
I know, Riley.
Get yourself spread out like this. Grab the cord and pull. You want to pull with your arm and not your whole body.
I pull with my left hand?
Well, no, it doesn't matter. You could use use both hands.
Your stance.
No, I was just because I was holding the camera.
Okay.
So you're moving your whole body there.
Well, I don't know.
Give it some gas. Give it some gas. Give it some gas. Yeah, good job. Good job. You did well. What kind of homework is this?
Easy kind.
Hey?
The easy kind.
So Abby's rewriting a page of information for Fat Alice, so we can, and she's gonna do inventory. Hey? So we can actually read it. Well, we can read it, but it's all fucked up, and it's gonna fall apart someday. So Abby's taking the time to fix that up because she's the best girlfriend ever, and I'm pretty much her boss because I make her do everything. But she likes doing that kind of stuff, so it's okay. So much for that sledding video that we didn't, even finish because this camera died, and my GoPro wasn't even charged. So that didn't happen, but she did well. Nobody died. The sled ran fine, and nobody died.
I didn't get stuck either.
And you didn't even get stuck. Didn't even get stuck. All right, so what I've been up to. This is the old wood stove from the ice shack. I've kind of fixed it up a little bit. I've cut the top section off. As you can tell, it's super rotten. And we're rebuilding it with the top end of a keg. Kind of looks like that guy from Futurama with his face and goggles that stick out. Whatever. Anyways, so the last thing I have to do is I have to put sheeting just over top of all of this, because this ring sits inside of the wood stove, and then so I need a sheet around it so stuff doesn't get in behind. And then why Abby's fixing all that, so she can do inventory on the filters we do have for Fat Alice. Fat Alice is getting a major overhaul. She hasn't had an oil change and filter changes in a while, so we're gonna go over the whole loader, fix what I can fix. The two front fenders are pretty crusty, so I'm gonna build two new ones. Pretty much gonna go over the whole system and try to find and tighten any leaks or whatever we can figure out on it. Travis, I haven't asked him yet, but he's probably going to find out through this video that he's going to help me do some wiring and trying to get a good working fuel gauge going for the loader. Got to do the cutting edges, not change them, but all the most of the bolts are broken in the front. And we've got a bucket extension on it, as you can see. But the bucket extension is built over top of the existing bucket and the original cutting edge. So the bucket extension has a cutting edge, and so does the bucket. So there's 4 layers of steel there, so 2 rows of bolts. And both rows, because we use the snow pusher to push everything. God, that window's fucked from grinding and shit. But because we use the snow pusher, all the weight has broken the bolts off, so there's 2 rows of bolts, like all that's got to come off, and it's gonna be super fun. But there's a bunch of lights we got to get fixed. Probably swap these and some of the front ones over to some LED cubes. See a lot better. But for now, I got to finish this because the ice hut's going out next weekend. It's sitting over by the 300, and then I got to get on my sled because Abby's works good. So I gotta figure mine out. And then, once this is done, oh, you can't even see it. It's way back there. That's Alex's Dodge with that poor body work. Sorry, Alex. Your body work sucks. But anyways, we're gonna get his truck going. That's the one I drove back from Saskatchewan a couple years ago. He's got it pretty much ready to go. We're going over some final details for him to put it on the road, but that was probably like the most boring 5 minutes of talking I've ever done. So let's get some work done. Maybe. Hi, Roddy. Don't say anything then. Alright, so I got a cool idea. So I'm going to take this piece of wood and I'm going to make a protractor out of it. Basically what I'm doing is I'm going to drill a hole for the marker, and then I'm going to drill a hole so I could bolt this in. That'll be my spinny around device. And then, like, for now I'm just going to make it where I need it to make my circle, and then I'm going to drill another hole to make it for my inner circle. And then that way I'll be able to, and later on I'll just slot it, and then I can make it adjustable. I can make big circles. So kind of making like a little homemade tool. I'll take you through it. So this is what I've got. Those are the two measurements I need for the circle in the ring. And so I basically just stuck that with a, oh come on, with a center punch. Just held it there. And then I put the marker in the corner, and I held the point and just brought the marker around and gave us two nice circles that I can cut out now with the plasma. Alright guys, all done the wood stove. Got some anchors here so the lid could stay on and off. Basically welded at each side of the keg. That's all sealed around, and it goes into the brick area. So this should transfer heat pretty good at the top side. And yeah, and if you need to take the lid off, the lid comes off. There's some of this shit all the way around. So that's that. Wood stove's done for the ice hut. Time to get the shop cleaned up and bring the loader in.